Think you know the Bible well? In this quiz, we're going to test your memory and attention to the coolest details from the most fascinating Bible stories. Get ready for questions about Jesus, prophets, historical events, and life-changing lessons. Can you get them all right? What did Jesus say would be a sign of the end times? A. The rebuilding of the ark. B. Wars and rumors of wars. C. Moses' return. Or D. Silence of the prophets. Answer B. Wars and rumors of wars. Jesus showed that conflicts, crises, and unrest among nations would be part of the signs leading up to the end. At the same time, he warned his disciples not to panic, but to stay alert and steady, knowing these events are still under God's control. True or false? The letters in Revelation were sent to 10 churches in Asia. Answer: false. The letters were sent to 7 churches, not 10. Each church received specific messages of encouragement, correction, and exhortation, showing that Christ knows the spiritual condition of every community in depth. What did Jesus say to Thomas after he believed? A. Follow me and don't be afraid. B. Because you have seen me, Thomas, you have believed. C. Get up and walk. Or D. Go and sin no more. Answer B. Because you have seen me, Thomas, you have believed. Jesus taught Thomas that faith doesn't rely only on what you see with your eyes. His words point to everyone who believes in him through the word and the testimony of the disciples, even without witnessing the resurrection firsthand. How did Jesus appear to the disciples on the night of the resurrection? A. In a dream. B. As a bright light. C. Walking on water. Or D. Through locked doors. Answer D. Through locked doors. Jesus appeared to the disciples even though the doors were locked, showing the power of his resurrected body and bringing peace to those who were afraid. His presence confirmed that he had truly conquered death, just as he promised. What crime did the Jewish leaders accuse Jesus of before the high priest? A. Theft in the temple. B. Blasphemy. C. Rebellion against Rome. Or D. Sorcery. Answer B. Blasphemy. The Jewish leaders accused Jesus of blasphemy because he claimed to be the Son of God and the Messiah. To them, this was punishable, but in truth, he was simply declaring his divine identity. In Joseph's dream, how many stars bowed down to him? A. 10. B. 11. C. 12. D. 7. Answer B. 11. The 11 stars represented Joseph's brothers bowing to him. The dream prophesied that Joseph would be elevated in the future and his family would recognize the position God had given him. Which prophet is known for patience and perseverance through suffering? A. Elijah. B. Jeremiah. C. Job. D. Daniel. Answer C. Job. Job faced deep losses, his wealth, children, and health, yet continued seeking God even in pain. His story is an example of perseverance and trust in God when circumstances seem beyond understanding. What is another name for the Sermon on the Mount? A. Sermon of Galilee. B. Sermon of the Beatitudes. C. Sermon of the Kingdom. D. Sermon of the Disciples. Answer B. Sermon of the Beatitudes. The Sermon on the Mount is also called the Sermon of the Beatitudes because it starts with the "Blessed are" statements, where Jesus presents values and principles of God's kingdom for his followers. How long will the Great Tribulation last? A. 3 years. B. 7 years. C. 10 years. D. 40 years. Answer B. 7 years. Many interpreters understand the Great Tribulation as lasting 7 years based on Daniel's prophecy of the 70 weeks. This period is marked by great distress on earth and prophetic events connected to the end times. Who was Onesimus? A. A disciple of Peter. B. A slave who became a Christian. C. A Roman soldier who converted. D. An Old Testament prophet. Answer B. A slave who became a Christian. Onesimus was a slave who had run away from his master, Philemon. After meeting Paul and hearing the gospel, he became a Christian and was regarded by Paul as a spiritual son. The letter to Philemon shows how the gospel transforms relationships, encouraging forgiveness and reconciliation. Congrats on taking this Bible quiz. Each question is a chance to learn and reflect on the teachings of Scripture. Keep studying the Bible, deepen your faith, and share this quiz with friends and family to see who really remembers these amazing details.